Drop the knife, buddy. Put the knife down. Stop!
On June 15, 2024, police said they responded to a 911 call urging the department to send multiple officers to deal with a man who threatened the caller and others with knives on Imperial Highway.
Here is a portion of the call made to our communications center.
911, Fullerton Police.
When officers arrived, they found a man who matched the caller's description, holding what appeared to be 2 knives, according to police. Officers told the man, later identified as 27-year-old Lorenzo Roger Hills III of Brea, to drop the weapons, but instead he ran at them with the knives in hand, prompting officers to fatally shoot him.
I'm at the McDonald's by across from the 24-hour in Fullerton.
Okay.
He's by the railroad tracks. He seems like he is very, very dangerous and mentally ill.
Okay, can you tell if he's black, white, Asian, or Hispanic?
He's black.
What color shirt and pants is he wearing?
Black pants and a white jacket. I don't want him to hurt anybody while he's out here.
Okay, and you said he's wielding knives?
Yeah, he has. He's been like threatening people with knives.
Okay, you saw the knife on him?
Yeah.
And he pointed it at people?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he point it at someone correctly or anybody walking by?
Like people walking by.
Okay. How big was the knife?
It was pretty big. It was like one of those, like, I don't know, like one of those knives that chefs use.
Okay. Like a kitchen knife?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he seems, I don't know, it seems like he's gonna hurt somebody right now.
Right. Okay, let me see. Like, okay, and he's by himself? There's nobody else around him?
Yes.
Yes, he's by himself?
Yes.
Okay. Is he still walking, or is he staying in place?
He's kind of just, yeah, last time I saw him, he was by the railroad tracks.
Okay, did he point the knife at you?
He did.
Okay, are you willing to be a victim of him pointing
On
the knife
Monday,
at you?
police said they recovered 2 knives and a cell phone. Upon investigation, police said the phone was registered to Hills and was the same one used to make the initial 911 call. It is believed Mr. Hills intentionally provoked a deadly police encounter, commonly referred to as suicide by cop, the department said.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and does he still have that knife out?
He does.
He does?
He does.
Okay.
Again, you might want to send multiple officers.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry about it. Can you hear what he's saying?
He's just kind of yelling, like, erratically.
Okay. Okay, and you're still at, like, Mervin's Way in Imperial?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, just keep me updated on whether he moves. That way we know where to send our officers to directly. So they're on the way right now. They're coming from a little bit south of where you are, so it might be a couple, like, it won't be long. They're just not that close.
Yeah.
But I'll stay on the line with you until they get there, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I might have to go, though. So, but you know where he is, though, right?
No, because we're not there, so that's why you'd have to stay. If he leaves, we're not going to know where he's at.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, and where do you see him now?
Lorenzo Roger Hills III was located in a parking lot near a set of rail.
Police on Monday released body camera video that shows Hills running toward officers, who shoot him before he nears them. Police also released a recording of the 911 call in which the caller gives his name as Antonio. After the caller reports a mentally ill man wielding knives, the dispatcher tells the caller she'll remain on the line with him until officers arrive. The caller responds that he may have to go, but then doesn't, after the dispatcher tells him he must stay on the phone, so officers know exactly where the knife-wielding man is.
Railroad tracks, pacing back and forth, and was armed with 2 knives. From a distance, officers made verbal contact with Mr. Hills and told him numerous times to drop the knife. Mr. Hills failed to follow the instructions he was given and did not comply with the commands. At one point, Mr. Hills swung one of the knives and made a grunting sound. Officers told Mr. Hills they did not want to hurt him and repeatedly asked him to put the knives down. As a less lethal option, one officer equipped himself with a 40mm sponge launcher. A 40mm sponge round is a less lethal munition, which is a lightweight projectile consisting of a plastic body and a sponge nose. It is deployed utilizing a 40mm launcher and is used for crowd control, to control violent individuals, or during tactical situations. For an unknown reason, Mr. Hills began running at officers with the knives. Officers yelled Mr. Hills to stop. He did not stop and continued to rapidly advance towards officers. At that time, an officer-involved shooting occurred. From the time the officers arrived on scene to the time the officer-involved shooting occurred, less than 1 minute has elapsed. The following footage is from one of the officers who discharged a lethal weapon.
Drop the knife. It's okay. We're not going to hurt you, okay? Drop the knife, buddy. Have that 40 ready. Drop the knife, buddy. We don't want to hurt you, okay? Put the knife down. Put the knife down. We don't want to hurt you. Stop!
1, 3, 2 shots fired. The following footage, also from an officer who discharged a lethal weapon, is from the perspective of an officer Mr. Hills was running directly toward.
It's okay. We're not going to hurt you, okay? Drop the knife, buddy. Hey, have that 40 ready. Drop the knife, buddy. We don't want to hurt you, okay? Put the knife down. Put the knife down. We don't want to hurt you. Stop!
Immediately after the officer-involved shooting, a request was made for Fullerton Fire Department paramedics to respond. Once it was safe, officers approached Mr. Hills and took him into custody. They then began providing medical aid, including the application of chest seals, providing chest compressions, and the use of an automated external defibrillator. A short time later, Fullerton Fire Department personnel arrived, assumed care, and continued life-saving measures. Mr. Hills was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced deceased. The following are evidentiary photographs of the knives Mr. Hills possessed at the time he ran towards officers. A total of 4 officers discharged lethal weapons in connection with this incident. 2 officers fired handguns, and the other 2 fired patrol rifles. Additionally, 1 officer simultaneously discharged a less lethal 40mm sponge round. Detectives located a cell phone in Mr. Hill's possession. A subsequent investigation revealed the cell phone was registered to Mr. Hills and that it was the same cell phone used to make the 911 call that initiated the police response to this incident. Based on the fact Mr. Hills called the Fullerton Police Department to report a male who matched his own description, was brandishing knives, and whose actions ultimately led to the officer-involved shooting, it is believed Mr. Hills intentionally provoked a deadly police encounter, commonly referred to as suicide by cop.